Wow. So in America, if you protest in support of the Palestinian people, you can be arrested for using your free speech to support innocent people.
The 7 people arrested during Friday's pro-Palestine protest on the campus of Brandeis University all faced a judge today. It is just the latest incident of tension on campus in New England and really across the country as the war continues between Israel and Hamas.
NBC 10's Mary Marcos is live in Waltham with the latest from court today. Mary.
Well, they all pleaded not guilty here in court earlier today, and they say Friday's protest was completely peaceful. So now some students are raising concerns about freedom of speech and police brutality on campus. The lawn outside the Brandeis Student Center filled with screams on Friday.
4 cops on each student!
Falling to...
Well, definitely not a good sign of your nation when people are protesting peacefully and the cops attack them. That kind of seems like fascism.
Silence on Monday. More than 100 people coming back to where police broke up a protest over the university's decision to disband its local chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine.
This is not going to happen on our campus. We will not stand for police brutality on our campus.
Students and staff sat silently, holding up blank pieces of paper with a note on the back explaining this method was used to protest freedom of speech restrictions in China. But not everyone on campus agrees on the definition of hate speech.
We were chanting from the rivers to the sea, and they considered that hate speech against Jewish people, which I personally don't believe it is.
As a pro-Israel Jew,
What is funny is that the slogan from the river to the sea has been used by far right-wing Israelis to mean that the Israeli nation will expand. So how can this be considered anti-Semitic to use said slogan that other people are also using?
I would feel scared and threatened by somebody who suggested that from the river to the sea, there should be no Jews or Jewish state living there.
Meanwhile,
But that's not what people say when they use the message on the Palestinian side. So this extra adage of the phrase meaning that the Palestinians want to kill the Israeli people is nonsense when it just means they want freedom from one part to another part to be able to live freely.
the 7 protesters were arraigned in Waltham District Court on charges including trespassing, rioting, resisting arrest, and assault and battery on a police officer. 3 were Brandeis students.
It's a shame.
Well, what bogus charges to you give these people?
I'm on Brandeis, to be honest, and it's a shame that I'm going to be graduating from this university.
The reality of what we're facing is nothing compared to what the Palestinian people are facing every day.
The 4 others were ordered to stay away from the university, including local lawyer Carlton Williams.
We didn't want to get arrested, but there's absolutely no shame in us doing that to stand up for something that is wrong.
So those 7 protesters are due back here on January 8th for a pretrial hearing.